The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
When you look at the technology that we're building, those are the kinds of things that the big tech companies want to see, whether we're using AWS or secure blockchain. These are critical infrastructure pieces that when you're doing business at the highest level in today's world, add tons of value to the conversation.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Evan Gappelberg, the CEO of Nextech3D.ai. And Evan, it's nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm good. Great to be back, Steve.
Yeah, so the company out with news again today, talking about completing your BitPay integration. So maybe remind everyone a little bit about BitPay and how it fits into the ecostructure.
Sure. BitPay is the global leader in payments using cryptocurrencies. And so, the point is that there's now an easy way for our international clients and even North American clients to use BitPay to pay for solutions that we offer. We serve, as we've mentioned, over 1,000 big global accounts. And before today, if you were a client in Singapore or Dubai, you had to deal with slow, expensive, international wire transfers to book an event with us. And now, with Crafty Labs and MapD or EventX, if you're booking, you can use USDC or Bitcoin instantly. So we've removed really the payment friction from doing business, all over the world, which we're currently doing and really expanding quite significantly internationally with the Crafty Labs acquisition.
Yeah, maybe Evan, you can talk a bit about now that this is complete and as you mentioned, it's more secure, it's highly available, but also there's a lot of things that have been put together in the same unit to sort of push the company forward and start to see the growth that you've been asking about.
Yeah, I mean, we're currently, I mean, it's kind of like a blitzkrieg of scaling the Crafty Labs platform. We're really moving fast with launching more services, 35 new cities in just this first couple of weeks of 2026. And so when you look at, these Fortune 500 companies, these are the kinds of things that they're looking for. When you look at the technology that we're building, those are the kinds of things that the big tech companies want to see, whether we're using AWS or secure blockchain. These are critical infrastructure pieces that when you're doing business at the highest level in today's world, add tons of value to the conversation. We're also working on SOC 2 compliance, which is another big piece of the puzzle, which is part of, the Fortune 500's kind of list of requirements. When you get on a call with these big players, they have their questions. Are you SOC 2 compliant? Can we pay with blockchain? Are you on, AWS or some other cloud service? So all these pieces to the puzzle, Steve, they're really part of the strategy to build our business around these Fortune 500 clients that we now have. And as we've mentioned, we're talking the Googles, the Netflixes, the Metas, and actually today we just landed Deloitte as a new account. So these are very big names, and we want to be able to service them in a big way, Steve.
Okay. And lastly, Evan, I just want to ask you, I know that the final push towards the blockchain is coming. Can you give us an update on the integration of that?
Yes, so the blockchain ticketing is already, in flight, but what we're really looking to do is create an event token where our customers can buy this token. Let's say you're Deloitte, you buy $10,000 worth of our token. It's a one-for-one ratio, and you're able to buy any product across our ecosystem. You could buy a Crafty Lab experiential event. You could buy a MapD floor plan. You could buy an EventX registration, ticketing, badging. All of our products can be purchased using this Nextech event coin, which is going to be on the blockchain. And that's really the next stretch of the road for us, where we're building blockchain around the company, and it's really going to create an ecosystem that ultimately builds a moat around our business, which I think is critically important as we go forward, Steve.
All right, we'll leave it there, Evan. Thanks so much. Good to catch up with you, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
All right, Evan Gappelberg, the CEO of Nextech3D.ai.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors, or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.